Whoa. Ow, it looks like it's already burnt on the bottom. I see a lot of firewood guys on YouTube making pizza wood, but not nearly enough making pizza. I think we can do something about that today.
Yeah.
Anybody who thinks this might look like a piece of junk, you're not wrong. So this piece right here, in the directions, as you can see there, is put on to fit the contour of the top of the stove. But in reality, it's welded to it upside down, so it does not. So we're gonna see here. I think we can just crank her down. When in doubt, throttle out. Oh yeah. I don't know if that's supposed to fit. Air leak tight, but I guess when you do that, it'll work. That's what you get for $100. All right, we got her together. It took about an hour, not a big deal. It's definitely a $100 pizza oven. You can see those are the hinges. A little tinny cheap. To be expected for $100. This threw me off. That took more time to, I don't know, I guess just decided to give up and it was a manufacturing defect. But, you know, we got a little firebox down here. We'll build a fire. Put your pizza in here on the stone. It even comes with this little, I don't know what you call these, spatula thingy. And it's even got a griddle here if you want to do, not a griddle, a grate. If you want to do, you know, steak, chicken, vegetables, whatever, you can put them on there. This is a little pizza stone. I'm kind of interested to see that. So I guess next we need some of this adorable little firewood. I got a bunch of this oak here. It's been here for 100 years. This stuff is definitely well seasoned. I'm gonna cut some of it in half. Let's see, what do we got? I got walnut over there. I don't know, what are you supposed to use for pizzas? I'm gonna look for some barkless oak here. Split it down a little bit. Oh, there's hickory. That ought to be enough. So I recommend doing this before you split it. This is actually the sink cutout for the live edge oak slab I used for countertop in Kentucky. Kiln dried. That's definitely over there. That's why you don't do it here. Keep your fingers out of the way, folks. Now I know one of you is going to ask, so I'm just going to get it out of the way. Why do I split the wood so small? Because it's a little pizza oven and it takes little wood.
Whoa.
All right, well, I think that we should probably do like a first fire in here just to get this thing broke in, if you will. Burn all the stuff off. Put a couple pieces of fat wood in there. I was looking for something to put this up on so it wasn't just hot right on the bottom. And I flipped it over to see what was on the bottom, and it's these little fold-out legs. So this is just a plastic cart. I'm banking on this not getting that hot. I've got it on a cart here and close to my porch because it looks like it's going to rain. So if I need to wheel it under the porch, I think it will be fine under there. Otherwise, we'll just burn the place down. So stay tuned. It'll be fun either way. I definitely would not recommend skipping the burn in. This thing, it smells like I left a piece of packing foam in there. It's hot. Let's see how hot it is. I hesitate to just put it on this rubber cart, but I figured it's warm. It's all right. I mean, these handles are plastic. Doesn't mean it's right, but 213. You could almost put your face on that. But you know what OL means? Over limit, maybe? It does say max on there. Wow. 488. I'd say around 500 at the worst. Let's check the stone in there. That says over limit as well. Turns out oak burns kind of hot. Well, this will probably be pretty good for a break-in. I'm going to let this finish its run here. I'm actually going to let the fire go out. I've got to go buy ingredients to make a pizza. And I want to pull that stone out and wipe it off. It looks like it's got like black. I don't know if that's ash or if it's like actually paint melting off into the thing. I don't know. It's all speckled black. Looks like stuff I'd rather not have in a pizza. So I let this die out, burn down if you will. And now we're going to light it again. I think some of the black in there, and I may be 100% wrong because I don't really know stuff, might have been from some of that fat wood. If you guys have ever burned that stuff, it's kind of got, I don't want to say it's oily because it's not. It's natural, whatever, but it lets off a lot of black smoke. Grab my lighter. And I think that's depositing itself on the pizza stone. So I'm not sure the fat wood's great, but I got some pallet cutoffs that I just cut up to get rid of them, and I cut this adorable little kindling on the 1165 with it. And if you hold a torch to it long enough, it'll take off just fine. If anything I've learned so far in the couple hours that I've been a pizza wood guy, chunks like this, I mean, this is probably 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches maybe, are probably a little big. Probably some of these, like 1 by 1 is about the biggest you want to go. You really don't have to have the fire for that long. It gets hot quick, and then you cook a pizza. It takes 4 minutes, so you don't really need these. Funny to call one like this an overnighter, but Yes, any of these big pieces, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's also funny to think that there may be some cooking pizza people that like to watch this video rather than just firewood guys. So some of this may not make sense and vice versa. But anyways, I'm going to throw some more kindling in. We'll let this get roaring. Let's make a pizza. As anyone who's watched the channel before knows, clearly not a cooking channel. I did, however, while I was waiting for this dough to rise, because you got to get it, I don't know if rise is the right word, at least to room temperature. I watched about 700 pizza videos. I watched one, Vito, Luca, something, I can't remember. Anyways, great channel, 1.5 million subscribers. All the guy does is make pizza. He clearly knows what he's doing. And he kept holding up 2 pizzas. How to make this one and not this one? And I was like, yeah, I'd eat the shit out of either one of those pizzas. So anyways, I think the key to making great pizza is to lower your standards. Hmm, 500. I put a little piece of sausage in there just to, you know, for science. Good. Oh, it worked. All right, let's put it in the oven. This also seems to be the part that guys panic about. Mine's half off the peel, the pizza peel they call this. Not to be confused with a banana peel. That's in the oven. And I thought this would take like, you know, a half hour to cook. It sounds like it just takes a couple minutes. All right, let's close the door up. We'll wait. I think like, oh, you're supposed to also close your damper like 80% to drop the temp while you're cooking. But leave it wide open up till then. So once it starts to get gold up that side, you gotta spin it. Whoa. It says you're supposed to rotate it. Ow, it looks like it's already burnt on the bottom. That's a thick pizza.
Is it frozen?
No, I made it. What do you mean is it frozen?
Or you made the dough?
Heck, well, I bought the dough, but I did the thing and the stuff with it. Your job is to taste it and tell me how delicious it is. And then YouTube will never know how horrible it is. It kind of looks done, right?
I guess. I don't know.
It's like wet in there in the middle.
The middle is wet?
It's like leaky sauce. I think it's
Ew.
It's from the mozzarella. It's fresh mozzarella. Maybe you're not supposed to use that. You don't like it with the liquid? Hold on. Maybe we're supposed to pour it off. Oh, and I dropped the whole pizza.
It's got like...
Yeah, it's not that bad on the bottom. It just needs to cook longer. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
There's like puddles of liquid in the middle of his pizza.
I'm gonna shake it on you. You're not doing very good being in my
I
video.
don't want to be like in
Huh?
the video yet.
Like this. This is Georgia. Georgia says she's gonna look awful in this video, but what's this afternoon?
Homecoming.
Homecoming. All right, let's pull it out. Again, Looks like a pizza anyways. So not really sure what to expect. As Georgia pointed out, it's a little runny on the top. I think that's because of the fresh mozzarella, honestly. So maybe the shredded stuff is better. Maybe it's the wrong kind of sausage. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's crunchy on the bottom. Let's try her out. No, it's hot. It's a little burnt on the bottom too. I don't know, tastes pretty good. Again, I kind of got low standards. For being my first pizza I ever cooked, I don't think it's that bad. And I think the parts that are a little questionable, like the burnt bottom, the runny top, the over thick dough, is definitely not a fault of the pizza oven. So, I don't know, a little practice, probably get this right. You know, I watched a lot of these that got like, they got propane ones and, you know, wood fired like this. Ones with thermometers built in. They're insulated, different shape to make the smoke roll. They got, you know, automatic louvers, things like that. So that's a whole different ball game, and that's why they're more expensive. The fit and finish is going to be a lot better. But if you just want to try something screwing around your backyard, maybe it's something you want to experiment with, you know, before, I mean, the oven is one thing, but all the gear, these peels, you get like, you know, coated, vented peels, things. You could just spend hundreds of dollars on accessories. Maybe this is something you want to try out. I'll leave a link in the description. It was a lot of fun. I had some fun with it. I thought Georgia would stick around and eat a piece of pizza, but she thought it looked gross, and she's got homecoming to get to get ready for. So, anyways, Father Farms alone, but I'm going to eat my pizza. Maybe we'll do this again. I kind of like to see, you know, seeing as this is just a heat source, I've got a pellet smoker and my gas barbecue grill. Maybe we'll try and make a pizza in all three of them and see which one turns out better. But maybe I'll make a few more in here, see if I can get it right before we start screwing it up on other apparatus. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This has been a lot of fun. I'm going to eat my pizza, and we'll see you on the next one.